Market update. It is currently 9:14 at night. Our trade has had a major retracement. We were at about 4,500 in profit. And how do you feel? Take it away.
So basically, the trade that we see on the screen is JVP NCD. And looking at this thing over here, look at this wick, and look where it's at right now. I want to close it.
Yeah.
Look at the profits that we've lost.
Yes. Okay, but you see,
almost double.
That's the problem. This doesn't matter. Like, this money that we're trading right here has no direct connection to this right here. That is a rookie mistake. Young grasshopper. The proper thing to do here is set and forget, or at least for now.
For a little bit more.
For now. I get it. It's had a massive bearish candlestick. You don't want to see that when you're in profit. When you enter a trade, you want it to be like Euro USD, straight into the profit all the way. But if you notice Euro USD, it had the bearish retracement, and then guess what? It had the continuation push. The market needs to create structure in order to continue going to the upside. I believe the correct thing to do is to wait for this 1 hour time frame to close, and based off of how it closes, I can then anticipate whether the next candle will be bullish or bearish, especially if we're going into London. So right now, just chill, all right? I know you want to close, but just chill.
Okay, I'll chill.
All right, next.
Now, AUD CAD, I was looking at it earlier. 4 hour, I don't like it at all. And I mean, daily, that's just choppy for me. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you think, but I see it and I see choppy.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really like AUD CAD right now. I agree.
Okay,
and move on to another one.
Now, NCDJPY, let's go over here. Now, NCDJPY is basically where we wanted it. It had the retracement, and I mean, I like that one. I don't know what you think, but I do like that one.
So you want to enter this?
Like, that's what I was saying. That's another reason why I wanted to close for maybe opportunity to enter NCDJPY.
So you want to close GBP NZD and enter NZD-JPY?
I mean, yeah. I mean, look, it's in the retracement and now has the bullish engulfing for the signal.
I get you, but you're only looking at like the 4 hour right now. If you were to look at the daily time frame, you can notice that the daily time frame has had a massive bullish pin bar rejection from this area, but then it wasn't like, if you get this candlestick right here, the next candlestick is supposed to continue to go up. The next candlestick is not supposed to completely go against that bullish pin bar. So that leads me to understand that this bullish pin bar rejection from this round psychological level in this area of interest is really not that respected, because it literally closed with a bearish candlestick. Yes, now the 4 hours back into this area, you could anticipate a bullish move because it's rejecting it how it's done in the past, but the daily is showing you that this push wasn't strong enough to continue making it go to the upside. I would much rather continue to hold this one and us potentially make more money without any added risk, rather than close this and then have a new added risk.
New one.
Yeah, this is not a terrible trade. I just personally don't want to enter it right now. I would need more rejection from this area. I would need more accumulation. This right now is not enough.
Maybe later in the London session.
Maybe later in London session, yeah. But for now, I would rather just continue to hold this.
Okay. And lastly, Aerial AUD, I'm sorry. I mean, basically, we were talking about this one earlier too. It had the break, but it never had the retracement over here. Now it looks like it's having it, but I mean, I'm not really sure. What do you think?
Like to enter this trade? I like the daily time frame. I believe the daily time frame has a pretty clean daily pin bar, and I believe we can kind of fill that a little bit. But you got to remember, this is a counter trend trade. This is not at the area of interest how I like it to be. It's about, I don't know, let me count how many pips. It's about 60 pips away from the area of interest, which is pretty far. And if you notice, you're like in the middle of the move. You're in the middle of the take profit area, and you're in the middle of the area of interest. Our stop loss would always go a little bit above the area of interest. So let's say we enter right here, and then this would be our take profit. This would not be a profitable risk to reward at 1 to 0.46. So for me, I'm going to personally wait for a little bit more rejection from this, and then maybe I'll decide to have a very high risk trade with a very small stop loss, or not even enter it at all. Because whenever we're going to enter a trade, you have to keep this in mind. And for everybody watching, we have to close out the trade that we're in. So let's say we want to enter NZD-JPY or enter whatever. We have to close our first position, and when we close our first position, then we can enter another one. That way we don't get margin called and we don't have any added unnecessary risk.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
So one trade doesn't affect the other. So I like this one too for sales. I'm just gonna wait for more rejection confirmations.
Okay.
And then GBP CAD pretty much did nothing today, and Euro USD did nothing today. That's pretty much it.
Let's see. Then let's hope.
There's no hope we can trade. We just gotta set and forget.
Okay.
Like as soon as you start getting like emotional and like bringing all that stuff into it, is where all the technicals go out the window. Like the patience, everything. So just stick to what the market is showing you. Forget about what's going on here. We're showing people what's going on here just because it's part of the challenge. But this has nothing to do with the chart. All right.
Okay.
So market update.
So that's it for now.
See you guys in the morning.